Chuck? Chuck Wendel, is that right? Mr. Wendel, where are you from?
I'm from Maquoketa, Iowa.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Maquoketa, Iowa.
Maquoketa, Iowa?
Right.
What is that near?
That's near Davenport, Iowa.
Oh, yes, I know that part of the state. Well, it's nice to have you with us. Mr. Wendel, the panel, will you come over here now and join me, please? Are you familiar with our scoring system?
I think so.
Fine, then let's let everybody at home and those who've been nice enough to come to the theater know exactly what your line is. All right, panel, Mr. Wendel is self-employed, and we begin the general questioning with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Well, it's a little out of season for Santa Claus, so we'll skip that. Do you deal in services, Mr. Wendel?
Yes.
Could both men and women avail themselves of your services?
Yes.
Could anyone on the panel enjoy your services?
Yes, I think so.
Do you come face to face with people when you do what you do?
Yes.
Well,
Actually, we don't want to mislead you, Dorothy. Are
I
you
know,
speaking
John.
in terms of a confrontation or merely an appearance before people or with people?
Well, he doesn't do it over the telephone.
Oh, fine. Then you're... No, I'd have trouble on the telephone.
Well, do you ever touch the people that you deal with?
Oh, no.
No, I wouldn't think so. One down, 9 to go, Mr. Marshall.
Do you improve the health of the people that you confront?
No, I don't think so. That's 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Guth.
Well, is your service to do with any kind of recreational, educational?
Recreation or
Yes.
educational?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Do people feel happier after they have received your services?
Well, at times.
Do they come to you for these services?
Yes.
Or do you visit them? I mean, they come to you. Do you extend these services, offer these services mainly indoors rather than out of doors?
No.
No. That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Cerf.
Mr. Wendel, I must say, I admire your nerve coming on a Remington Rand shave program. I thought about that today. Mr. Wendel, I didn't mean to be personal.
No.
Have you grown that beard for commercial reasons?
Oh, I wouldn't
You don't
say.
use it in your... It's not a necessary adjunct
No,
to your...
let's give him a no on that.
Yeah, let's give him a no. I think we give you a no on that, Ben. It has not been grown for commercial reasons. That's 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
But you must admit it makes you more interesting.
Well, thank you.
Because you look as though you would be one, may I assume that you are not a prospector? Do you talk to people when they come to you?
Well, he has the naturally gregarious nature of the American male. Are you specifically questioning to the point as to whether conversation is necessary to the performance of the service?
I don't want to be specific enough to get a no.
Well, just generally, I mean, is the inquiry
does
as
he
to
ever
whether...
talk in the presence of the people who come for his service?
As a part of the service, you mean?
Not necessarily, just does he ever talk?
Yeah, he's been known to talk sometimes.
Well, do you do anything creative? He doesn't touch them and he doesn't
5
talk to
down
them.
and 5 to go, Mr. Monjou.
Have you studied at all for the service which you give? Have you had to study to go to school?
No.
No. 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Gus.
People come to you and it's out of doors and it's a service that's kind of recreational. Makes them feel happier, you hope.
Meditation.
Oh, my goodness, I knew about meditation. He's not a collar salesman, obviously. And
Miss Garson said you were not a collar salesman, obviously.
They come to you out of doors. Is this a seasonal service, more one time of the year than another?
Yes, I think we would have to admit that in any specific geographical locale, it could be described as having a seasonal flavor.
Well, is this service available mainly in one part of the country where Mr. Wendel is, in Iowa? Is this a general, yes, is it a kind of individual service?
Available in Iowa more than elsewhere, you mean?
Yes.
That gives you a no. That's 7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Wendell, do you have anything to do with farming?
No.
No. That's 8 down and 2 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Now, you have said that what you do is recreational or educational. It is not both.
No, the question as asked was, does it have a recreational or educational? To that question, we gave an affirmative answer without meaning to specify that there was a definition as between the two terms.
That's right, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Well, would you say that it was sort of a, would you say that this was a luxury service rather than a necessity of life?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a fun thing. If I went to you, it would be because I hope that it would be kind of fun.
Well, so too.
And you wouldn't talk to me? You wouldn't
Pardon?
talk to me. Would you show me anything?
No, I think we'd have to give you a no in the context of the question as it was asked, Dorothy. That makes it 9 down and 1 to go, Mr. Monjou.
Do you, does the service you render have anything to do with the body?
No.
No, I should
No.
say not. 10 down and no more to go. And Mr. Wendell drives trotting racehorses.
Trotters and
Trotters. All right. Mr. Wendell drives trotters and paces both, and I imagine you're east because your season's opening here. Is that it?
Well, our season really opens June the 2nd at Maquoketa, Iowa. We have 10 heats of racing on that day, June the 2nd. It's on a Sunday afternoon. That's when then we race in Iowa and Illinois and Michigan and different places. And I just tell people they've never lived till they've driven a racehorse. I love it.
We'll live.
Chuck, been wonderful having you as a guest,
Nice
and
meeting
thanks
you.
very much. It was good to stick to that. In just a moment, we'll meet tonight's mystery guest, but first, here is a